Hey, Sarfaraz Khan finally makes his debut for India. We were wanting this forever. And I've been campaigning on TikTok in amongst all the hate and the stupidity in the comment section that I got. But, mate, he's finally made his debut. And what a moment that was when he got that cap from Anil Kumble. His dad was there, his wife was there. A very emotional day for his dad. He's got both of his sons are playing professional cricket, and one of them's made the international team, which is something that we feel at least that he should have got years ago. They put up
Yeah.
a stat.
Wait, was that his
That
wife or was that his mother?
that was his wife. That was his wife. Yeah. So that was his wife.
Oh,
His wife was crying, and he was wiping away her tears. But I mean, look, the ridiculousness of what this situation was that they put up a graphic of the broadcasters, and they'll say that they're showing all the different years and the averages that he's had in Ranji. In 2020, he was averaging 154. Like, do you see the how and why we were pushing for this guy to make this team? He's averaging 154 in a season. Like the
yeah.
ridiculousness of why
Look,
other players got before him was there. But I mean, his dad really summed it up. Like, it's always, you know, I mean, I don't know if you got this from Batman, but like, it's always the darkest before the dawn. But he did, like, it was an emotional moment. And look, yeah, it was one that he's gonna just cherish forever, and one that, like, we felt the emotion of that moment. What do you think?
yeah, like I was pretty nervous because sometimes when a player debuts and there's a lot of build up, there is pressure as well,
A
and
lot of hype, yeah.
we could have easily seen him being lose his wicket for like 5 or 6 runs, because of the pressure,
Yeah,
and then second innings.
considering how this podcast has hyped him up, I was very nervous.
Yeah,
But
but
look,
look, to his
even
credit, he played well.
yeah, yeah, even he was
And
saying that in the first couple of overs, you could tell he was very nervous. Like he was just ducking that balls and leaving and like sort of half hitting them, and sort of just trying to find his footing, right? And he made a very good half century in the first innings, and mate, Jadeja, he's got a habit of running people out. Unfortunately, ran him out. And look,
uh,
it happens in the game.
yeah,
Runouts do happen, but Jadeja does have a little bit of a problem, amongst a lot of people. And you can see Rohit,
in the nervous
chucking his hat
nineties.
in rage. He was in his nervous 90s, really won that run. But I mean, to do that to a youngster, and look, he credit to Jadeja. He went on social media and he sort of said, I'm sorry for doing that to a youngster, and all the best
Yeah,
for
he
the
felt
future.
bad, and
Yeah, he
that's the
felt bad.
biggest thing, right? And look, Jadeja redeemed himself later on, with
Yeah,
the 5 wickets
it was a great
at
hunt.
the end there. But
Yeah,
yeah, and look, it was a direct hit as well. If you remember that
yeah,
run
yeah.
out was a direct hit. So I mean, the run was never on, but yeah, it was unfortunate. But even in the second innings, I felt like once he sort of got his eye in Sarfaraz, he was playing some really good shots and attacking cricket, which the situation called for it, right? So he needed to score runs quickly, especially in the second innings, and he did. So I think
Yeah.
he's got a great career ahead of him. If they just keep giving him opportunities, I'm sure he will shine.
What he showed for me in that is that he's an all format player. Like the way he was hitting the ball, like just the disdain that he had for that ball. It was really just awesome watching him. Like we've heard about the hype, we've saw the stats, but it was just great to see him actually play. And that's something that I guess a debut that we'll always remember. He seems like a
Yeah, and
special player to me. There's something about him. Just even his, and I know he gets a lot of crap. I mean, a lot of people in the TikTok comments will say this, that his attitude is a problem apparently, and I just think that's a bunch of bullshit. Especially from TikTok commenters, like, what, you've played with Sarfaraz and Ranji, have you guys? No, his attitude was that's something that was overblown in the media, and you could tell he's very passionate, and he looked like he was very humble when he's coming to the team. He understands, he was he was humbly requesting Jadeja to talk to him throughout the innings. Like, he'll say, like, yeah, because I just like to feel like, I'm part of it. I'm there. Please talk to me. And like, yeah, and Jadeja did. Like, and he was when Jaiswal got his double hundred. Like, Jaiswal was doing the same thing, nearly running Sarfaraz out as well. But Sarfaraz was like,
He
look,
didn't take the run. Sarfaraz didn't take the run the second that time.
yeah, yeah. But then, like, after that, they got together in the middle. Like, look, let's just calm down. Like, I want you to get your double hundred, and I want you to, like, actually, yeah, this is a great moment for you. And you could tell that how much it meant to Sarfaraz as well, because once Jaiswal got his 100, you saw Sarfaraz celebrating as much as Jaiswal did as well. And then when they were
Yeah.
off the ground, he told Jaiswal to lead it. So, like,
And
he's
these
someone
guys,
that I could see already has a lot of respect.
100%. And these guys have, played together with Mumbai as well, and,
Yeah,
and in the under
they
19s.
played for
It's like
4 years.
they know each other really well. Yeah.
Yeah,
And we've been following this kid from under 19s.
yeah,
I know initially there was talk about him after the under 19s because he played so well. There was a bit of talk about his weight and his fielding as well. So that I think also played into like his fitness levels. Played into like I guess him debuting a bit as well because he did play in the IPL and he
yeah.
did
And
play really well.
what
But
did you think of his fitness levels? Because I was monitoring that throughout the match. For a big guy, he moves pretty well, runs pretty
yeah,
well,
I feel like he's
and
worked a
they
lot
put him
on
in
it.
slips. They put him in slips
Mm.
mostly, but like I thought he was doing well with the fitness.
Yeah, I think he was doing really well. Because he was so hyped up about, he loves his country and he was so hyped up about playing for India. And I feel like he gave it 110%. Like he gave it all. Like, and when you want to give it your all, you'll do anything, like that's asked of you at that time. So I feel like he had a really good debut. And even his brother was recently playing in the under 19s.
Mushir
And
Khan,
he's more of an
yeah,
all-round player. Yeah, and he played really well in that as well. So he's one to look out for in the future too.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, so congratulations to Sarfaraz. We at the NRI podcast really do, really love that moment that he debuted and everything that was involved in it, and it was a successful
It's
one.
beautiful.
So